Hello, hello. I am out here in a section of the old garden. Our garden is much smaller now than it used to be, which suits us very well, still provides us some food, but also doesn't require the same amount of labor that we had before in paths and mulching and just kind of insanity for us. And so in this section of old garden is one of our favorites, as you all already know, common milkweed. And right over here, these are just in bud, so the flower heads have not opened yet. And this is that plant that hosts the monarch butterfly and milkweed beetles, milkweed bugs, and has the most intoxicating flower scent that attracts so many pollinators in. The patch a little bit further away, that direction towards the barn, is flowering right now. And I can smell them all the way over here. So, oh, I love it. But we're really glad that this plant has moved into this old section of garden, and is a big reason why we just let it start growing, because it has faded out. Milkweed has faded out in most of the other areas where it was growing here. We had a very big patch out in the old field, which I've done a video on in the past. And you could walk by there and there were minimum 24 plants, minimum. And now maybe there's one, where there used to be all of those. And milkweed spread by rhizomes. I did a video on that to show you how robust those roots can be. And I know some people really fight with this plant because of the rhizomes, but it seems that it's only in certain conditions that it can really thrive. And I'm not exactly sure what those are yet. Clearly the old field state that we're in now is not where it thrives, even in the sun patches. So here in this old garden patch where it's compacted with paths and not a lot of other plants besides themselves and some European grasses, and then the beautiful Dogbane and gruesome artichoke, besides them it's just mostly the milkweed, and so they seem to be happy here for whatever reason. So as we learn more, we will keep you posted. But I just wanted to let you all know, if yours is fading out, we have seen that too. And so it will probably come up somewhere else because they disperse by wind, their seeds, and so most likely somewhere else on your land that seed will have landed and grow. And so protect it and let them spread, and then as they migrate around, just keep protecting the new patches. Now I'm going to put a link to that plant in the description, and I will also put one to this, which is Dogbane. It's another plant that we love. It's super beneficial. Many pollinators love this plant. It was once used and is still sometimes used as cordage, so rope making, and it is in the same family as milkweed but a different genus. There are several actually specialist insects on this plant, and one of them is Asclepias. I will put a link in there to them too, because they're just beautiful. And these Dogbane beetles, I mean, like beetles that you won't even believe how gorgeous they are with their metallic shields, and they need Dogbane to survive. So it's a really neat plant to have around. It's native, very beneficial. And then intermixed here, and of course the tallest one, is gruesome artichoke. And that one is in the sunflower family. It has an edible tuber, and the birds adore the seeds. It blooms very late. It's beautiful, has very rough leaves. You can see it's going to be late because we aren't even close to putting on flower heads here. It likes a moister soil, not a real dry site. So there are other sunflowers that do better in dry sites, but we have a moister site. So cup plants and gruesome artichokes are doing great here. And so with that, y'all, keep planting native, keep planting your plants, keep getting outside and observing, because we are in that really magical season of summer when everything is happening and bursting forth. And here in our part of Ohio, it's all too short, so we make sure to get out and savor every moment, and that includes smelling the most delicious scent of the common milkweeds. Don't miss those flowers.